Las Vegas, a gambler's dream, and a dreamer's paradise. They're all about to meet their worst nightmare.
Look out, Vegas! I'm taking over!
Now, the Leprechaun's back in the city that never sleeps. And he will never rest until he reclaims his pot of gold.
Belongs to me, this gold I smell. Whoever's got it's going to hell. I want me shilling.
Hello? If we destroy the gold, we get rid of the leprechaun once and for all.
Leprechaun 3. The third time's the charm.
There we go, Leprechaun. There was an old man from Madras whose balls were made of fine brass. So in a stormy weather, they both banged together and sparks flew out of his ass. Is the level we are at tonight. But happy St. Patrick's Day. I noticed no one was around to celebrate St. David's Day, but never mind. Because RJ's here. He absolutely love all the Leprechaun movies except for Origins. And that is the question of the day. Can you name, or how many, and name, Leprechaun movies are there, official ones? You answer that while I'm trying to work out how to get my TV working. I see Josh is here. Where's my shilling? Yes, plenty of stereotypes tonight, I'm afraid. But it is St. Patrick's Day. Right. USB. Where's my gold? It says the Scally. Right. I can't see what film I'm looking at now. That's it. It says Leprechaun. I like this film. Get straight to it. Yeah, I can't even remember what happens in part 2. I know part 1's got Jennifer Aniston in, isn't it? We got Tell 'em Freddie sent you. It's happy St. Patrick's Day. Running to put it on. Nice. But yeah, there's a lot of intro in this film. So yes, my mate Brian Trenchard Smith directed this one. There we go. And then I got Top of the Morning to 101 Bronson, Big Aura, Tipperary, etc. Happy St. Paddy's Day, exactly. There you go. Leprechaun 3. Originally going to be in 3D, but then they realized not to bother. But Leprechaun. Is this better than Critters 3, says Mike? Well, depends. Yes. There we go. So this was only... might find this hard to believe. It was shot in, what does it say, 14 days, yes. In Vegas, which is a nice touch. Maybe the best one of the series. Maybe. I think you are onto something. That one of most people's favorites. I'm trying to think. This one's got a 5-point rating. Leprechaun 2, 4.6. Leprechaun in Space, 3.6. I won't spoil the rest. All right, we're still in the titles. Don't worry, Freddie. You can skip most of this. Written by David Dewar. Everything is better than Critters 3. Oh dear. Hello, Michael Myers. I've not seen this one, but I have seen the first. Wow, you are missing out. There you go. Directed by Brian Trenchard Smith. And Guerrilla filmed in Vegas. Mostly non-permits. A lot of second unit. Hey, Rob. He's here. Is the Hood Fart Pie? Well, this is where it gets complicated. So, in The Hood is part 5. But what's the after that? Have we started? Right. Yes, we are a count of 2 minutes 17 seconds. So you haven't missed anything apart from the titles. We at the pawn shop. I was in PAWN, and then we got a man. Because yeah, none of these take part after whatever happened in the last film. Yes, Warwick's best performance. This is Willow, this, or Tenable. I don't know if I even heard of Tenable. What's that? But obviously, I've not seen. Was it The Lucky Leprechaun? He also did a separate series of children's films. This followed by Tenable. Of course, what's that TV show did? Life's Too Short. That was funny. But yeah. Oh, Tenenbaum, of course. His quiz show or whatever it's a game show. I've never watched it. But I have met Warwick at the Harry Potter Warner Brothers thing in London. It was like a special night where only a certain amount of people were allowed in to go around at night when it was a lot quieter. And you get to meet and have a photo with Warwick, which I should have brought with me. I'm sure every Vegas film used the exact stock footage. Guarantee it. Ian, yeah, I never had a chance to watch Leprechaun 1 or 2 before this, but I'm sure that won't matter a jot. No, it doesn't. None of them are connected because number 4 goes into space. Again, directed by Brian Trenchard Smith. So, So now my count is there are 9 Leprechaun films. 6 have Warwick Davis in. Tenenbaum is a shit quiz. Thank you. His Warwick's game show. There you go. He might join us tonight. We'll see. Hello. Hello, Byron. Hang on. This Merlot is not Irish. Bad timing from old Amazon. Oh, what was that? Oh. These were on Prime until yesterday. Took it off of all days. Sorry, Josh. Didn't see you there. But, oh, Gupta, by golly, you're a bloody genius. Yes, lots of stereotypes in this one. But you've got a pot of gold. And then, yeah, Warwick bites his ear off. I think this is Warwick's favourite film he's done as well, the Leprechaun Fears. I like Indian food, so spicy. But yeah, I think he's appeared in every Harry Potter film and every Star Wars film, hasn't he? Since Jedi. But sometimes in 2 or 3 parts. Whoa. Warwick is unemployed now since it's racist to hire dwarves to play dwarves, exactly. Or little people or whatever it is. But yeah. Well done. Because who's the guy that's in the new Toxic Avenger that's fisted it? Saying dwarves or little people shouldn't play parts in films, and they were so well employed in the 80s. There was every fantasy film going, had a lot of little people in. Take it away, take it away. But yes, I'm trying to think, yeah. Any fantasy film. They were the stars of course, Time Bandits. Went to watch part 4 today, ended up watching Killer Clowns. I did see you had the Killer Clowns thing, of all days. What did I just watch? Oh, what did I just watch? Was your interview with Dick Warlock? He's great fun. Really enjoyed the interview. Thank you. Thank you. He admitted he had a lot of fun too. He was very. I don't know if I cut it out. It's in the uncut version. He claimed he was in a silly mood, which helped because we were talking about stuff like Hots, where he was hanging off a hot air balloon with a bikini-clad lady. You know, we both remembered she was naked, but obviously, when I put the clip in, she wasn't. Does he live in Warwickshire? That would be problematic, I think. Miss me gold. There we go. Right, so we got the cast, which is John Gattins as Scott and Lee Armstrong as Tammy, I think, who's stranded on the side of the road. And I think, yeah, she stopped doing. This is 95, and this was her last acting job. Oh no, Magic Island after this, but yeah, she gave up acting in 1985. Oh, she's done 3 films, classic stories for children in 92, but then her official site is celebs99.com. Dare I open it? Oh, it's no longer exists. It's just a GoDaddy site now. Someone stole your engine. Yeah, it's in the back, doofus. The woman here is pretty stunning, but she gave up acting up. You know, if I just caught up on the chat, I'd be quids in, wouldn't I? She was hot. No problemo. Sean's still in Terminator mode. Hello, Sean. Enjoyed the sequel, Us Bandits. I'm not sure I've seen that one. But sounds good. I'm watching Hudson Hawk. Why are you not? Is it a St. Patrick's Day film? I can't remember. but it was one I'm going to be looking at. See the hype about that one. They were expecting a very big hit. Joel Silver produced, Bruce Willis starring. Was it in between Die Hards 1 and 2? Why would I interview someone that hasn't? You love the 80s films, Mike, but then you complain that everyone who made them 40, 50 years ago is too old. Here am I Irish, so I'm making fun of them. There you go. I'm Celt as well, so I think that's allowed as well. Yes, Prime Aniston was in the first one. They did ask her back. Right, let's get to it. So there are 6 with Warwick Davis. 1, 2, 3 in space, in the hood, back to the hood, even though there's, Then we had Leprechaun Returns, which I think that is the latest one, is it? It's all very confusing. There's a bloody date on it. 2018. I'm surely not. Oh yeah, so that is Leprechaun Returns in 2018 was the legacy sequel set after the first film because it has the characters from the first film's daughter and has Jennifer Aniston's character's daughter, and it's got Mark Holton as Ozzy coming back. It wasn't too bad, but yeah, Leprechaun Origins was the bad one, which was terrible. That was from 2014, not related to the previous thing, but it does come up as a Leprechaun film, so I'm not 100% sure about that. Gareth, you need to have words with the director again. The scene with her later on. Is she not naked enough with you? I did ask Brian for a message, but he hasn't responded as yet. Still time, but yeah. These celebrity types don't usually look at their emails more than once a month, I found. I can think of plenty of reasons I'm not watching Hudson Hawk. Hudson Hawk is gold. Never. That's awesome. So yes, you get the computer, the encyclopedia on a CD, if you remember those. Yeah, and his powers are all over the shop because, like, he can use the Force to open a safe. Then, and then people have said that the safe is wrought iron, but that's what damaged him in the first film. So remember his powers line, and he'll use his magic to protect his gold. I think it was after Die Hard 2. I can remember because sometimes actors come back to a big role for a sequel after they've bombed hard. See, I'd rather hear from the old veterans than the young pretenders. There you go. If you can name a good young actor, I will happily get in contact, but there aren't any, so I won't. I recently was able to get a vinyl of Return of Bruno. I should imagine it wasn't expensive. I've seen his single out Under the Boardwalk a lot of places, but I, for some reason, never picked it up when I should have. They missed a trick not doing Leprechaun versus Chucky versus Michael Myers. They're all the bad one, heathen. That cartoon Bruce Willis had was crap. I didn't know there was a cartoon Bruce Willis. Listen, all good old Irishman. He loves his spuds, but he'll take a bout of anyone who threatens to steal his gold. Woe betide the man who covets a leprechaun's shillings. He'll batter and brain them. Oh, so yes, there's one coin left behind. Also, young stars get media training where they won't tell you anything spicy and just try to revert back to promoting the latest project only. So yes, talking of which, although Robert Kurtzman is coming on Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday to talk about the new film Marshmallow. But he's the one that's done everything from Evil Dead 2 to From Dusk Till Dawn to anything gory. Directed Wishmaster, so hopefully we'll talk about that as well. I want that. Have you got the Terminator toy that you can put the flesh on in that special machine? Very expensive these days. No love for Hudson Hawk. Damn, exactly. Damn. Best part of Hudson Hawk is Fred Elliott from... Oh, I don't know who that is. Coronation Street popping up in it. I only know Matt Tilsley from Robocop 2. The Lucky Shamrock Casinos, yes. A lot of abandoned buildings were used in this that they tied up. I couldn't find many box ones. There you go. Very hard to find mint. Yeah, you'd be very lucky to find Terminator toys mint. But yeah, she is wearing a very tight top. It's distracting me. I'm watching this, but don't remember good things. I saw Hudson Hawk, whatever was it, 90? I think that was 91, same year as Terminator 2, wasn't it? And I saw it in the cinema on my birthday, I think. On my own. Yes, the Hudson Hawk NES game is pretty alright. I failed miserably at it because you go up a bill and you zip line across, but as you zip line across, there's dogs biting you. You can get past the first one, but you can't get past the second one. But there you go. But there you go. See, Michael Myers. I can't name a single young actor I actually like. Exactly. You name someone under, let's say, 30. That's an actor these days that you actually think, oh, I'll watch their film. Then get back to me. It's Insane Myers. It's a mixture of different things. Leprechaun is Championship. Chucky is Premier League. Now, one of those is better than the other, but I'm not sure which. Because it's a sport thing. Yes, now Sean knows what a TV dinner night feels like. But now I've always wondered about TV dinners because we have microwave meals over here, but then the TV dinners they show, especially in stuff like Biggles when he's promoting it, is like it's got aluminum on top of it. So you can't microwave it. So you must have to oven these things. Is there any Americans in the audience? I think Leprechaun Fella is more Vauxhall Conference. No, I know that's supposed to be bad. So there we go. Evil Dead 2 is amazing. Yes, it is. Have I done that? Maybe not. I think Hudson is the only Willis film he had in writing. Exactly. It was based off. What was it? Based off the song, because it's the Hudson Hawk, it's the Hudson River, and the hawk is the cold wind that blows through, and it was a whole story in the song that he wrote with his brother or something, and then they thought it would make a good film. It's one of those ego projects. So yeah, so the Leprechaun has got force powers 1 minute, and other stuff later. So you can make a statue fire an arrow. This guy gets his ear bitten, an arrow through his wrist. He did Myers again. You think YouTube would invent a quick way to reply to a response to someone in the comments too much faffing about fucking nonsense? Yes. Plus, for some reason, there's a delay. I don't know if there's like a 60-second delay before you clicking send and me seeing. Fred Hellett is in Hawk. I remember him from Clockwork Orange. And Dave Prowse is in Clockwork Orange, isn't he? And damn, someone else before they were famous. I swear I read this was the first film that said to go straight to video. Shame. It's the best one. Exactly. You are correct. That is also true. I think, yeah. Warwick declined to appear in Origins. So it technically is ones. Because the genre has significantly changed since becoming a father. And he doesn't want to make more horror films. Direct sequel to the original film and ignores all the sequels. But yeah, I can't remember what happens in the first film. And it was filmed. Hang on, this is the wrong one. That's Leprechaun Returns. Filmed in Cape Town. This movie is actually good. It was pretty good compared to the ones that came before it. Right, here we go. So yeah, you got to be 21 to gamble in Vegas. I don't know. Does anyone know is it 21 here in the UK or is it just 18? Because it's 21 for drinking in America and 18 here. Action Jackson's awesome. It's fantastic. He jumps over a car. Yeah. Most of my favorite porn actors are under 30. Yeah. Porn actors have a very short life. Oh, so there's that's the Reverend from Night of the Demons 2, which Brian directed as well. And there's a couple of other ladies from that film in this. But yeah, the father's doing Roll Again, Father Bob, and yeah, Vegas, you say. So, oh, damn, we missed it. Warwick Davis has a cameo playing the slot machines as himself without the makeup in the beginning. God bless Warwick for embracing the stereotypes and like what's his face, who spoiled everything with that for that new bag of shite that's coming out. Yeah, yes, I keep forgetting Carl Weathers is no longer with us. The Game of Thrones twat. Yeah, he had such a successful career and he decided to burn everything on the after him, so no one else could get the jobs. So we get Stretch, is it, from Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, who is Caroline Williams in this. And then we get Fazio the Great doing his magic. Oh, I remember Elliot being Clock Orange. And hello, Dave. Who is this? Well, not that saying his name from Coronation Street is going to help me. How could I not like Action Jackson? Yes, I need to get that. That needs to be on the roster, doesn't it? Faster, fastest. Yeah, when you've got the cast of, was it Lethal Weapon, Die Hard, Commando, except the big action stars, of course. Where's eBay on my phone? Yeah, they should have made more Action Jackson films. I don't know if that got a cinema release in the UK. I rented it a few times, I know. It's like the Leprechaun films. I don't think there's any retail VHS for them. And even DVDs are hard to find. Of the ones Brian did, anyway, because I want to find something. I can ask him if he would mind signing them. Action Jackson, the sleeve only is £8 plus £5 delivery. Oh, no, it is a tape as well. Just no case. Oh, hang on, we got one for £1. It's old. Watch that. Right. How do you like your ribs? Yes, indeed. He's the auctioneer in the Hudson Hawk scene. Is he the fat guy? I can't remember now. Snap. There you go. It's Alfred Elliott, isn't it, Dave Bruce? He's one of the ones on the table when Alex gets poisoned. A true Irishman has a door and is here. But yes, I'm guessing that means, yeah, it says IE, so it's Happy St. Patrick's Day, boss. And to you, sir, Happy Patrick's Day. I don't know why we don't, I think, was it St. David's Day is just forgotten about, and St. George's Day is just an excuse to beat up foreigners. But yeah, there we go. The kid is bloody orange, is that all his money? Yes, he's not the greatest lead character, is he? But yeah. There's a guy there that looks like Steed from the Avengers. I don't know if it's supposed to be, or it's just supposed to be Posh Bloke number 4. Do you think Warwick is allowed on roller coasters? Probably not. He might be allowed on the Caterpillar. Bless. I think there was a Carl Weathers movie that was marketed as Action Jackson 2 in some countries. Yes, there is. It's can never remember what it's called, but yeah, it's Hurricane Smith. I think it is. I think it's filmed in Australia, and it's like he goes over there to see his sister, and then she's been kidnapped or killed or something, and then he investigates. But it wasn't very good. Speaking of Warwick Davis, got a shout at Willow. Love that film. Yes, good old Willow. I never watched the TV series, and Disney just pulled it because it was so bad. It doesn't even feature Willow. Oh, there you go. So chairman of the board is Brian Chenchard Smith, who signed that check. Thanks to whoever pointed that out when I interviewed him. Fred Elliott was the bald butcher with the big teeth and Corey. That doesn't help me. Hurricane Smith, it was actually called. See, I know things. I think Action did play in UK cinemas. I think it was another one that was 18 and probably never got to see it. I've never seen that Hurricane Smith. You're not missing out. It's okay, but it's definitely no Action Jackson. Yeah, it definitely isn't. Doesn't have Biff from Back to the Future in it. The soundtrack is excellent for Action Jackson. Definitely going to rewatch that. I'm halfway through The Ghost and the Darkness with Val Kilmer and Michael Douglas, because it's directed by Stephen Hopkins, who may appear soon. There's Jesse. Yes, there you go. Takes place in Australia. See, I am right sometimes. Alf Roberts from Coronation Street is in Get Carter. Yes, I did see that in the original Get Carter. Hey, I win. Yes, Action Jackson had half the Predator cast. Yes, it did. Doesn't he get thrown off the gas thingy? Oh, that's him as well. I remember that one. Same as Ian Tilsey, appearing Ivy Tilsey, sorry, in Case. Craig T. Nelson played the great villain, Action Jackson. Yes. Great dad in Poltergeist 1 and 2, and then evil car owner in what was it? Action Jackson. And then I've just thinking because I have been in touch with Chris Sarandon, who was the car manufacturer bad guy in Collision Course, among other things. There we go. Oh, happy bunch of Mick pirates kidnap some Welsh young lad, put him on a mountain, demand sheep, and eat some wild mushrooms. Surprise, surprise, he told him God. Well, there we go. There's the history of St. Patrick's Day right there. Bunch of Mick pirates. I think I'm allowed to say that. Joel Silver production. Yes, bless him. He was great. And Sharon gets to show her melons again, which is always about this. But yeah, then, spoilers, Craig T. Nelson shoots her in the back, doesn't he? I think she has a shower scene, doesn't she? Joel Silver, King of Action Films, yes. He lost a lot of money on the stuff like Last Action Hero and stuff, and then made it all back with the Matrix films. Oh, Vanity, yeah, as the drug addict singer. So waiting to hear what species of fish Bond drops from the Lotus, by the way, Jeff. I think Dr. Impossible said it's a mullet, but he doesn't know what kind of mullets. There was an old man to remember. Oh, I've done that one. I was going to do all the jokes, but I'm not going to bother. Do they have soap operas in Dutchland? Nelson doesn't throw any tequila monsters in Jackson, though. Yes, indeed. Don't think even Roger Moore knew. Sadly, yes. They do have soap operas. Shout out more stunt doubles. He did his own stunts. You're wrong. Or more. Oh, here we go. Yes. Hurdy, here's ye here. That's the big one here. Been running about 30 years or so. Okay. Nice. Never watched a single bit of myself. Yeah. Can't blame you for that. Right. Where's this? So he's got O'Brien's Irish whiskey. So definitely nothing stereotypical about this film at all. Perhaps I'll do a little fishing. So yeah, so he's going all Hellraiser and hooking stuff. So yeah, he could, this amulet which causes him to keep away. I told you a terrible lie, and now you're going to die. The makeup in this is actually good. Yes, that is true. Because Caroline Williams gets all fat ass, big tits, and fat lips in this, which is exactly how women seem to want to look now. Because they think, what is it? Women now think men like the Kardashians, so they try to copy the Kardashians, but no one actually likes the Kardashians, apart from women who watch their stupid show. There you go. I think I summed it up now. It's kind of like the Dutch, as the world turns, or the bold and the beautiful. There you go. I was watching Fugitive around St. Patrick's Day. The Chicago River dyed green during the parading. Yes, it is technically a St. David's Day film. I myself watched Blown Away last night with who was it? Tommy Lee Jones again, of course, from The Fugitive, and sorry, I was distracted by the young lady in stockings and a cleavage. Jeff Bridges, but it was also directed by Stephen Hopkins, who did Predator 2 and Elm Street 5. Some decent effects. Considering what I imagine was a tiny budget. I think it was $1.2 million, I think. But you can never, $1.2 million budget. But it did very well in the rental market, which is a sad thing that films these days cannot come back, because it's like, oh, bombed film from 10 years ago is a hit on streaming. But yeah, it doesn't mean it's making anyone any money. First of the films to be released direct to video. According to Fangoria, this is going to be released in 3D, but there was by the time the production began, the idea was abandoned. Of course, I can't find anything about the bloodies when I'm looking. First of the Brian Crenshaw Smith. The movie shot an average of 7.5 pages of script a day. Took 3 hours to get Warwick Davidson's makeup on and 35 minutes to remove it. Yeah, there were no sets built for the film. All interior shots, including this lucky Shamrock Casino, the pawn shop, and the hospital, were filmed in Old Ambassador Hotel in Los Angeles. I think there were 2 other films filming at the same time in the same place. Yes. Warwick Davis wanted to widen his range on the film, so he collaborated with the director, and Warwick got to play more characters and be in disguise. The film shot an average of 12 shot hours a day. Two of the movie, not much information. Leprechaun movies more comedies than horror. Yeah, the first two films are supposed to be horror, and then it went off into comedy after this one became successful. Body count of 9. The film was non-union to save money. This is supposed to be the final film, but it did so well in video sales that it they got a sequel out a few years later. It took a while. They got funnier as they went on. Yeah, they got more ridiculous. We got Guy Sinner from Hello Hello as a cyborg in the second film. I hate St. Patrick's Day and I live in Ireland. I forgot about it. Yeah, Sean. What are you doing today apart from watching Leprechaun 3 with me? And looking at your lovely toys. I can see 2 parts of my living room and one of them is open. Like, you should, yeah. Stephen Hopkins, that's him. Well, what is it? Kids today aren't drinking. So I'm guessing many of you were drinking before 18. But yeah, kids today are drinking non-alcoholic beers and non-alcoholic wine. Or fancy cocktails. This is the only things. But yeah. It's down like a third. Drinking with under 20s or under 25s is down a third or more now. I hope you're not reading Fangoria magazine without me. Maybe if you don't turn up, I will. Sean, is it Pandemonium? Yeah. Is it Celebration? Say a Grace with Sean Penn has a shootout at the end during St. Patrick's Day. There we go. Oh, sorry. Hi, Andy. Sad hearing that Lee Armstrong, who plays Tammy, mentioned in this film, that said it was this film that made her quit acting. That's a shame. No one else had a problem with it. Andy, usually a big parade. She was good in this? Yeah, she was very good in this. Yeah, then all the underage kids drinking and causing trouble, hence why I hate it. Leprechaun in Space was... Yes, I'm trying to think. Was Leprechaun in Space the first horror film in space? I know Critters 4 went into space, but was that before or after this? And then there's... what is it? So, Leprechaun in Space, Critters in Space, Jason in Space. Is that it? Or is there more? So, Hellraiser in Space. Could have put that here somewhere. Is it Bloodlines? Oh, poof. So, yeah, there you go. The clue is on the CD-ROM that keeps playing only when people are in the room with it. Yes, teenagers now are more likely to have anxiety than drink alcohol, yes. Exactly. My St. Patrick's Day is having a few beers and watching Hudson Hawk at the moment. Nice, Sean. Jason next. What a film that is. Yes, it is. I will not have a word against it. Hang on. That one I can reach. I do love it. I've missed it in the cinema, unfortunately. It's only at 15. You want to smoke some pot and have premarital sex? Police way too soft now compared to when I was a kid, yes. I can't beat them with a stick these days. Alien was in space. Okay, sequels that went into space. That wasn't Aliens. Hey, boys. I picked up Creepshow 1 and 2 VHS for 15 quid. Very pleased. Have you got them? I know you're an avid collector. Yes, and I think... Hang on. Fine, I'll get up and get some tapes. So I've got a Creepshow 2 on X Rental, and it's a sample one. So it's got the unfocused picture, and then it's got the unfocused text inside. Pre-trailered on Amiga Syndrome, Hellraiser, Tour of Duty, and Crime Story 4 and 5. So that one got no to put in anymore. There's Hellraiser Bloodlines. which isn't too bad, but it is directed by Alan Smithy, so it's a sign of quality. Now, what year was Creepshow? 80s. I think I got maybe 2 copies of that. Yeah, there it is. I got this retail re-release on Cinema Club, and then I've got another version. I don't know if that's a re-release, but still got Adrian Barbeau, who's unfortunately very busy. It does. Well, what was it? The guy from Monster Squad took me a year and a half to get. It's taken me nearly 2 years to get Robert Kurtzman on the show, but yeah, he is booked for Wednesday, so there is still hope. Everyone's saying aliens in space, but yeah. Hello, balls. Like setting up a film in franchise in space has never been a good idea, except for the fantastic Moonraker. Exactly how Moonraker knows. Right, where are we? Yeah, there you go. You watch Hellraiser Bloodline. Hi, Daniel. Is blown away a good No, it's apart from the terrible Irish accents, it's got an amazing explosion. It's a great bomber mad bomber thriller, but it's a terrible Irish representation film. So here we go. Warwick is about to go walking through the streets, and then I can't remember the story branch said that if they were out and about. So, and then I think that he was supposed to be hitching a lift, and they wanted people to ignore it, but people were stopping to pick him up. In space, no one can hear you scream. Indeed, that's because us teenagers today are twats. But I think they said the same about us back in the day. Mike is correct. Jason X is good. Muppets in Space, of course. Yes, Muppets in Space. I've only seen it once, but yeah, that was late 90s, wasn't it? Critters 1 had a bit in space before Critters 4 did. Yes, I know. Critters come from space. Airplane 2, the sequel, yes, in space. Love Creepshow 2. The raft story is my favorite. Scared me so much as a kid. Yes, the raft story is bloody terrifying, isn't it? Was that based on a Stephen King short story? I can't remember. Tom Savini is the creep. Rick Macon doing some of the music. Based on stories by Stephen King. Have I not seen Hellraiser in a space film? That's shocking. That is shocking. But it is... Hellraiser, 4 is Bloodlines in space. And it was supposed to be a very technical film. It was like 3 times in times, whatever it is. But then, of course, it was done in by the producers and re-edited. But yeah, the Hellraisers we got after that were very hit or miss, or mostly miss. If Alan Smithy was won Best Director, who would show to collect it? Yes, exactly. Because what is there? There's that Burn Hollywood Burn. It's got people like Stallone, Jackie Chan, and Whoopi Goldberg in from the 90s. And it's supposed to be an Alan Smithy movie. It's supposed to be a spoof of the Hollywood. But then it was so bad that the director had his name taken off it. If you put the words in space, space before anything, it makes it sound cool. Space shoes, space trousers, etc. That is true. Space toilet. Hellraiser in space. Is that the 4th one? I believe so. Because it's annoying when they don't put numbers in. You don't know. That's the trouble I had with the Resident Evil films. Do I remember the Screen Classics UK release of Master Universe circa 1995? It had a tan-coloured spine. No. It was a short answer. Oh, I don't have it here. I only had the Warner's release. But yeah, I guess Warner's did do the Screen Classics with the different coloured spines in the 90s. Just seen Carl Urban is playing John Cage in the Mortal Kombat film. See? Should have been Van Damme. 40 years ago, instead of Street Fighter. What's happening in this film? We've got topless girls of Glitter Gulch, but we're not going to see any of that. Oh, Warwick's Shilling's senses tingling. Oh, he was deciding whether he wanted to go see the ladies or not. Be shilling in the Lucky Shamrock. A lucky sign. The gold inside will soon be mine. Fuck's sake. Yes, Hellraiser 4 is a mess, but I still like it. I'm the same. I can understand they messed it up. But yeah, it was like the guy that invented the box, which is... Where's it gone? I moved it. I don't know. We got the Elvis impersonator, of course. Fine suits of clothes, lad. So, shoes, do they come in blue suede? Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh dear. Although I am very sad we never got to see Machete in space. That would have been cool. Yeah. Would have been a lot of blue screens. Oh, Mike says, and never watched any of the Leprechauns after the first. Technically, I think the first is only the main horror film. I don't even remember what happened in 2. Of course, 4 is in space, 5, 6 in the hood, which are quite terrible. Leprechaun 2, though. Oh, yeah, it's the one with on his 1000th birthday, the evil Leprechaun selects the descendant of one of his slaves to have as his bride, leaving it up to the girl's boyfriend to save her. It's all coming back to me now. But Rodman Flender directed that one. You may remember him from episodes of The Office. He directed 2 episodes, Conan O'Brien and The Unborn in 1991. Let's have a look. Oh, that's exactly what it seems. So leprechaun poop is green and looks like Play-Doh. We did 2 episodes. Yeah, didn't get much to do. Tom Hanks in space. Leprechaun open. Apollo 13. I've got. Jesus, is that a threat, Dan? Get me in space. Oh, the Hitchhiker, yes. The favorite creature character is Hitchhiker. Thanks, all right, lady. Rewind, am I hearing it right? Did you say Robert Skursman? This is going to be on the Video Tasties channel. Yes, this Wednesday, live at 9 p.m. Promoting the Marshmallow, but then we're going to be talking about non-horror films he's worked on, which is like The Simple Plan. Hang on. He's bringing the lovely Marty with it, who I've been in touch with a lot. So yeah, he was nice enough to send me a video when we did the Wishmaster watch party. He made a little video for me. So was it Dr. Sleep, Haunting of Hill House? So yeah, she's worked a lot with Mike Flanagan and Sam Raimi. So yeah. Hang on. Let's have a look. So let's go back to Stephen King's. I don't think he's. I'm trying to think of anything It's mostly horrors because that's what he did. A lot of Sam Raimi. Oz, Great and the Powerful. Alex Cross did Hostel 3. Ginger Snaps, Once Upon a Time Mexico, Bad Boys 2, Identity, Vampires 2, Cabin Fever, Fear.com, Spy Kids 2, Austin Powers Goldmember, Bubba Hotep, Vanilla Sky 13 Ghosts, Ghosts of Mars, The Animal, Spy Kids, Little Nicky, Crow Salvation, Spiders, Green Mile, Dust to Dawn 3, House on Haunted Hill. So done From Dust to Dawn 2, Special Effects on The Faculty, Simple Plan, Very Bad Things, Phantasm 4, Vampires, Phantoms, Wishmaster, Boogie Nights, Spawn, Men in Black, Night Flyer, Scream, Dust Till Dawn, Vampire Brooklyn, Lord of Illusions, Jungle Book, New Nightmare, Math and Madness, Pulp Fiction, Pumpkinhead 2, Cyborg 2, Jason Goes to Hell, Ticks, Body Bags, Doppelganger, Maniac Cop 3, Dr. Giggles, Army of Darkness, People on the Stairs, Misery, Sibling Rivalry, and this is just some of them. Tales of the Dark Side, Bride of Reanimated, Leatherface, Texas Cinemaster 3, Phantom of the Opera, Halloween 5, Elm Street 5, House 3, Intruder, 976, Evil, Phantasm 2, The Hidden, Evil Dead 2, and see, it says Night of the Creeps, but I've definitely seen him do stuff earlier than that. Tremors 4, Predator, he was on the Creature Effects crew from Beyond, TerrorVision, Deep Star 6. So yes, lots, even Dances with Wolves. So we've got plots to talk about, but I've only got limited time. So yes. Trejo said he would still do Machete in space. How old is Trejo? He must be knocking on the 70s. He's really short as well, as if you see him in real life. Yeah, he's not getting any younger. Yeah, Hitchhiker, definitely the best bit. So, Creepshow 2. Oh, so no worries, Roger. I'm currently writing a book about the 87 movie to tie in with next year's movie. Of course, yes. We'll see what that's like. No worries, but yes, we'll do a watch party for Master Universe in April, I think. Fucking hell. 40 years ago, yes. Yes, Trio is about 80. He's doing adverts now for tacos, which is... Yeah, anyway, we'll promote your book, Roger, once it's ready. Yes, I saw Masters in the cinema. I liked it, but I never had a problem with it being on Earth. The 3,000 units of Aussie Blu-ray Masters is a good release. Nice book with it. Is that new one? The Imp. I remember the Imp. Much like Leprechaun, seen stuck in the supermarket with a wish making Imp. I've only seen it once. Oh, someone's done a high fall. It's a puppet of a Warwick Davis. Oh, he got bitten, so now he gets to turn it. It's like zombie werewolf rules. He gets to turn into a bloody leprechaun now. Yes, I remember Imp. Not the same Imp as Slime Bowler Armor, is it? I'm a He-Man collector, but so I do enjoy the film despite its flaws. Exactly. Rumpelstiltskin is similar to that, so yes, that's another one it is. Back in the day, Gareth was the king of Mortal Kombat in his local arcade in Wales, impressing all the young ladies with his fatality moves, Scorpion being his favourite character. All of that is false. If anyone saw my live streams, I upset Jim's Retro Emporium by playing Mortal Kombat terribly. But I did have all the ladies over me for other reasons, of course. There you go. John's here. 8 movies in the franchise. I think that is correct. I think that's all I read out. Amco, the cool info about the movie before Canon got involved, it was RKO with Cujo director Lewis T directing, believe it or not. Jan Michael Vincent playing He-Man. Oh dear. They were better off with Dolph. Always love to hear about Gareth's legendary past. Legendary is right. Yeah, that would have been awful. I know Jan Michael Vincent was a great actor, but he also had his issues. I do like 87 Masters, but it was done by a major studio. It would have been better with a bigger budget. And if it was done with a major studio, yes. It was a Canon, had no business doing Masters and Superman 4. No, they didn't. They thought, let's make a lot of money quick without spending money, which was the mistake. The fellow who did the costumes for the 87 film fell out with Mattel. That's why it took over 20 years to get the Dolph He-Man. Isn't the director of He-Man Masters problematic and has a shady past now? I can't even imagine how they arrived at Michael Vincent playing He-Man. Yeah, well, I guess who was the guy in Beastmaster? He bulked up all right, but still, he was no He-Man. I have the power. Yes, He-Man. Although I never liked the cartoon, it was too preachy. Well, I did like it. I always watched it, but yeah, by the end I was bored. Hated Orko as well. They should have based it on the mini comics that came with the figures, dark and moody. They will base the new on the cartoon though, which it's like 60s Batman basically. Yes, it is. Yes, how come they never did a She-Ra film? Because Master Universe flopped hard. Same reason there wasn't a sequel to Supergirl. I think the Aussie release is by Umbrella Entertainment. The UK one is 88 Films. There we go. Yeah, terrible shame about how Jan Michael Vincent ended up. He was always cool. Yeah, Airwolf, he was cool. The Mechanic with Bronson was good in that. He did is it the Big Blue surfing movie? But yeah, unfortunately, alcohol got to him, and he did erotic thrillers in the 90s, and then his health deteriorated even more. Dolph would have made a good Nuclear Man in Superman 4. Yes, he certainly looked the part as either He-Man or Nuclear Man. Oh, so now this girl gets really horny for this guy because he made a wish. Is that how it works? You must break Superman. You must go in Airwolf. Hey, L Tender's channel is here. Good evening. It's a nice little poster, thumbnail. Love the first one. It says a lot about the other 7. But welcome, sir. Better than the guy they actually got. Ooh. But technically, there were 2 nuclear men if you watch the deleted scenes. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I can see why she probably didn't enjoy this film. The remake wasn't bad. Yeah, which is the remake now? Is that Origins? The origins of the situation. Origins, we got to, I think. And, right, where did I get to? Leprechauns, Hoods. Leprechaun Returns, which is the Legacy sequel. Oh, what's this film called? Spermicide. I'm going to click on that one. I remember John McPherson in The Stuntman. Yes, of course, with Hooper and Burt Reynolds. Yes, that's a great film. They're currently filming the new He-Man, aren't they? I thought, the cast, I thought that was terrible. I thought it was a joke. But yes, modern Hollywood. Who is going to see Snow White at the end of this month? What was the Bronson? Oh, there you go. Was it the mechanic? There you go. Nice info, Roger. Yes, thank you. Yeah, he's very dodgy. It's Gary Goddard. Unfortunately, no one told me that before I tried to get in touch with him. Luckily, he didn't reply. Mechanic. Yeah, Smart Singer. That's it. Beastmaster. I think he's only in. Is he in all Beastmaster 2 and 3, or is it just in the first one? Actually, Nuka Man actor Mark Pillow was set to play He-Man in Albert Pune's Master Universe 2. I got some photos from his skiing test wearing Dolph's costume. Excellent. Well, yeah, definitely get in touch when you want to promote this book. Thank you, Boaz. It's a nightmare. Although it's not a nightmare. It's a nightmare if you don't have comments, because then I have to make things up. But going through the comments, because I'm ignoring the film, because there's no TNA, yeah? Yeah, they've been trying to make a He-Man film for years. It always falls through because they made that animated series that half the people hated because it focused not on He-Man. Gary Goddard, didn't know about that. Do you know he did another canon classic, Quartermain 2? Oh, dear. He did the Lost City of Gold, did he? Oh, dear. I never got around to that because I had hard enough trouble with King Solomon's Mines and that Stone Woman. Yes, this book sounds like it's going to be a treasure trove. Yeah, if you can find all these details. What's the transfer of the 88 films of Masters Universe? Right, over to the experts. Masters only flopped in the US because canon wouldn't let it be screened in cinemas after 6 p.m. meaning kids wouldn't let it be screened after. So, yeah. Kids couldn't get in. Europe movie. Yes, the movie was a big deal. I saw it in the cinema back in, what's 87 then? Or was it 88? Depends when it got released in the UK. Did Masters flop? Almost every 80s kid I know saw it in the cinema or rented the VHS. It definitely did better on VHS, I'd imagine. Which was the style in the day. So yeah, so we got the lovely assistant. I guess she had to be in this costume most of the making of the film. I guess it was only 14 days, but 10 of those she was in this costume, and then had this old dude all over her. Cyborg being Masters 2 fascinates me. I definitely read this book. You're doing. There you go. And who's promoting on my channel? If you need funding, I bet you could put a crowdfunder link up. Many from this chat alone would buy into it. Yes, they would. Because the No Retreat, No Surrender that Oliver Harper is doing, that has reached its target. So that's good news. That'll be coming out probably either later this year or next year. Yeah, Cyborg used costumes from both Masters 2 and Can Spider-Man films, to my knowledge. Crazy, yeah, because it is crazy because they got, like... Sorry, she's dancing. Well, I'm a few seconds ahead. But, yeah, because I can't see... Unless Spider-Man and Master Universe 2 are going to be dystopian films, I don't see how they use them. No one is going to see Snow White. No one. No, it's going to bomb hard. They're just hoping it just goes away, don't they? The transfers on the 88 films, I've got an expert here. It's the same one that's been knocking around for over a decade. It's not bad, but it needs a new scan. Oh, hang on. And do I have to censor this? Wooey, yes. No, it's cut away to Caroline Williams sneaking around. The director let me down. This is where I can see why. If you replied to my email before today, I would have complained. But yeah, he's still got, we got half an hour left. Maybe Brian will contact me with a message for you. Yeah, you would easily fund it. The He-Man community is bigger than you think. Kingston Mines is a great one. A load of shit, but fun nonetheless. It was fun. It's just it was trying very hard. Yeah, so yeah, she'll never get a job again, this guy says, and of course the actress didn't, unfortunately. Yeah, we can't say what he did on this channel, otherwise I get no money for this. Cyborg is way better than Masters. Yeah, I never liked Cyborg. When I rented it, I didn't like it, but I probably rented it a few times. I remember watching it just because it was a Van Damme film. But I've definitely learned to appreciate it more now. Apparently, the Slinger director's cut is quite awful and only available in Germany. I think Jeff's seen it. Have you, Jeff? Little Lads, I think. Yes, very dodgy. There you go. This film looks cheap, but it is Vegas, I guess. Well, was it? Because I think the hotel, it's mostly interior shots. And a few days in Vegas when they sneaked in shots. I think they weren't allowed to film outside one hotel, one casino. So they did a perspective shot away from it, but still had it in the background. Yes, Cyborg has dropped for me over the years. Used to absolutely love it as a kid, but find it a bit of a struggle to get through nowadays. Yeah. How many Cyborg films are there? It's definitely Cyborg 2 and 3, isn't there? That are semi-related. Oh, hang on. What channel is this? Oh, yeah. This is the other sexy scene. She comes out of the TV. Ooh, well. Spot on, Jeff. Cyborg drags, but the end fight looks good. Oh, there are tits. Fine tits, too. Oh, and then we got baked potato, broiled potato, French fries, potato skins, potato salad, and 6 potato pancakes. Potato Man. There was a lady of Tottenham whose tastes grew perverted and rotten. She cared not for steaks or for pastries and cakes. Pastries, I should say. But lived upon penis au gratin. Metallica? About King Solom's. Cyborg is probably the VD. Oh, Van Damme. I've watched the most. Have always loved it. I don't think which I probably know Retreat No Surrender, but proper Van Damme films, probably Kickboxer. I watch the most. Damn. Then I missed the tits. Now they're on the telly. Great. Thanks, guys. It's definitely the best part. Yeah. In the Rain is always a winner. You have VD. Yes, it's from Abraxas. I can't remember what I prefer Masters of a Cyborg, even as a kid. And the epic split knife killer plus. Yeah, that is good as well. But photographed as well. Yes, thanks, Josh. Way too late. I think that's actually the picture's coming through quite quality, isn't it? Oh, is it? Stretch is hot and TCM, husky and leggy. Yes, that's how we like our women. God's sakes. I can't see the telly without having the picture on. Never cared for Cyborg, the late 80s post-apocalyptic movie I couldn't get into. Steel Dawn with Swayze was another one. Yes, Steel Dawn with Swayze is not... It's not an action film or anything, is it? I don't know what it is. It's just a post-apocalyptic drama, isn't it? I've only seen it once. But it wasn't exciting. Hey, there's Ramon. Another day, another masterpiece. Jesus, we say. Jesus. Yes, well, it is. I'll fix your woes. Agonies are my business. I'll fight for you. Even you, Mitch. Look. Yeah, I'm distracted by this lovely lady. Whew. Anyway, Cyborg is VD's best ever split for sure. It's got his strong legs from doing ballet, isn't it? It's a masterpiece. It is a masterpiece. Lots of VD and fights seem to be in the rain. Yes, was it Universal Soldier, Cyborg? I think now. Yes, he does own the Slinger version. Slinger is fucking awful. Take it away from him. They do the right thing, take away from him. Yeah, was it Black and White has got a terrible score, and I've only seen the first two and not those Trenchard Smith sequels. Well, I will tell Brian that you haven't seen them. Then we'll see. Hey, Sally. There was only one of the Leprechaun films they tried to make as a direct sequel to the first film, which was Leprechaun Returns. Unfortunately, Warwick Davis did not return. No, he didn't. But he's doing lots of adverts on TV. Oh, fucking. I guess the tits were covered by the hair, but they're not anymore. I have 3 Cyborg movies. I think that was it. I think so. I think. Damn. Oops. Too big. Smaller. No. Go away. There we go. That's better. Right. And that doesn't work anymore. I don't know why it makes me big. That's why Door Cannon, they could hardly finish Masters, but made Cyborg, which is basically the sequel. Good old Cannon. Oh yeah, and she turns into some robot with tits, which would sell very well these days. Second one, yes, second Cyborg film has Jolie in it, a young Jolie. Angelina Jolie it is. I've seen it a few times. I can't remember a damn thing about it. You'll get to watch Stew when I electrocute you. Does seem to be going over the top in this. Masters 2, believe it or not, would have seen Skeletor return to Earth as a politician and causing World War III. He man disguises himself as a college football player in a post-apocalyptic high school. Sold! Write that man a check. Yes, that's it. Cyborg 3 has Malcolm McDowell on the front cover. He's only in it for a minute. I've definitely seen that one. Cyborg 2 is worth a watch for. Is it, though? Is it hers? I think she did. I'm going to go watch Cyborg 2 tonight. I'd rather watch Masters 2 than the new He-Man movie. Yes, same here. And then you had Fastenberg with his 2 Cyborg Cops. That's it, Cyborg Cops. Thank you. Donna John Wilson's is Cyber Tracker, and Oliver Gruner did the Nemesis thingies. Yes, I think I saw the 2 Cyborg Cops. I think there were 2 when I interviewed Fastenberg the first time. Don the Dragon Wilson keeps saying, yes, I'll be on, but I can't contact him. When I put a message on Facebook, he says, yeah, sure, I'll do it. And then there's no way to contact him. I've tried his email, I've tried Messenger, I've tried WhatsApp. Other people have got him, so I'm going to have to phone him. I'm also going to phone Nick Castle tomorrow. And someone else. Oh, yeah, the Macamee director. But yeah, Cyber Tracker. I think, is there 2 of those? There's 2 Cyborg Cops, and then there's 5 Nemesis, but Gruner only did the first one. Don't think I've seen Cyborg Coop. We'll have to change that. There you go. I obviously can't recommend any of them, apart from the first Nemesis film. Although Cyborg Cops 1 and 2 are all right. It's just, I think they're unconnected, even though they have the same actors. Is it Adam Bradley? Or what is it? I've not seen Cyborg. Oh, Jesus, Ian. I know I was out banging sluts as a teen, but surely I just still had time to see Cyborg. Yeah. Just completed 2 weeks on the set of the new movie. Believe me, you are going to be surprised. Oh, there you go. Who is this, Roger Rambert? What were you up to? Masters was Travis Knight's Star Wars. Yeah, Cyborg Cup, Cyber Trackers, Nemesis. All movies from the same kind of world, exactly. Poster filmed in the desert, usually, weren't they? I still can't go. I rented Cyborg from basically a video shop in someone's living room. Maybe one day I'll get that dream. American Cyborg, Steel Warrior. Oh, Steel Warrior, yes. It is awesome too. I think I'm one of the last of the Cannon. Steel Warrior. Yes, indeed. Good old Cannon. Rain Time Cup. Thank you, Jesse. Yes, it did. And Universal Soldier. So I'm at that bar. Universal Soldier. Yeah. That was a great one, Michael. Wasn't there a sequel to American Cyborgs? I only seen one American Cyborg, as far as I know. I think some of these films are free on YouTube. I'm not sure how edited they are, because this is free on YouTube, but Mr. Binney says it's edited of gore. Does she get a Jollies out and Cyborg too? I can't remember. I'm going to lose half my audience if you say yes. Don the Woos Wilson won't come. He will. I am going to phone him tomorrow. Because he said yes twice. And even Cynthia Rothrock, when she was promoted, he's in Black Creek, isn't he? I think. And she said, yeah, he doesn't respond to emails. You have to text him, which I did, and he didn't respond to my text either. But a phone call he can't ignore forever. Not sure if it's relevant, but do you know James Eatock? He is published text about the 80s animated series. You may be interested in your book, perhaps. What are you usually watching, Ian? Yeah, if you're not watching 90s Terminator ripoffs, what are you watching? No, there you go. Is that Mission Impossible reference again? Ooh, suits you. Bit of VD. Oh, so yeah, there's Caroline Williams is wearing a wig. And now she's going to make herself look attractive. Although that hairstyle does suit her. The new He-Man sounds like they're just doing Dolph Lundgren one all over again by setting on Earth. They didn't know for the first time that was a big mistake. Hang on. Two of my mind mated. What? Yes, I plan to contact James Eatock. Yes, cool. I'm gutted about Vanilla Ice. Yes, let's have a look. Mr. Ice is obviously doing too many, what's it called? Not drag races. Daytona type things. Oh, Tyler Main, only seen my message, but he's ignored me again. I nearly had him last year. Or the year before, but he's got a comic book he's promoting, so maybe. Vanilla Ice. Has he seen my message? Oh, Van Halla is not what I was spelling. He hasn't seen the message. Actually, too good for my channel. Mates were watching Time Cop in a pub and the sound off, and the landlord turned it off. No. When's Seagal going to be on? Could he do resume from Russia? I know, I missed that window, didn't I? Because he did in lockdown, didn't he? He did Scott Atkins's, because he did all the martial arts, Cynthia and McKinney and everyone, didn't he? Back when no one had anything else to do, which should have been when I started, but I missed that window. But yes, Seagal has ignored me, but maybe one day. That's what she looks at the time. Hi, Austin. James seems like it. Oh, he's got a YouTube channel. Eatock. What's wrong with Vanilla Ice? Cool of Ice is a good film. Not that I've ever seen it, but it would have been interesting. And I do like That's My Boy. Landlords are often dicks, exactly. Oh, so here we go. She's inflating those wonderful lips. They'll get you some tips, but what about these? Aren't they big enough to please? You can't go wrong with the makeup effect in this for a low-budget, quick film. She does look Howard the Duck in the end. I bloody bought this film too for prep for Hook. Well, it doesn't mean we can't do a Vanilla Ice watch party. It just means he won't be with us. Leprechaun 3 is the best one. See, common consensus. It is. Yeah, Thelem is only 10% Universal movie. He-Man has always been half human. It will be about the human Adam having to reconcile his destiny to Eternia. Okay. Sounds more interesting now. Vanilla Ice has been snubbed by Chesney Hawks. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. Exactly. I forgot about Turtles too. Cool as shit. I know, I never watched it. Oh, she exploded. There he goes. Oh, shit. Get Seagal gone. I need to have got him. His bodyguard's pushing me. Well, yeah. Who else was it? Was it Matthias Hughes said? He saw him in a hotel in the 90s and went up to see him. And Seagal didn't recognize him or want to know who he was and had his bodyguards around. Might be high, yeah. This film sounds better all the time, doesn't it? I saw Turtles 2 in the theaters with my brother. See? Lovely. Fluff's here. Am I the only? I may be the only red-headed dude from Boston that isn't Irish. Well, you're still welcome on this happy Paddy's Day. To be sure, to be sure. Never had a problem with sci-fi movies being set on Earth. How are they meant to make all this new stuff to show on film? Exactly. Love the crazy gore here. Yeah, it's not bloody, but it is gory, isn't it? Oh, he's starting to change into something. Right, straight from Amazon. The first Amazon Bond movie is likely to be a remake of The Man with the Golden Gun, with Amazon going all out to get Henry Cavill for Bond. Well, there you go. You heard it here. Who will be the bad guy then? Could ask him how Attack Force turned out to be such an epic. He'd be very pleased if you said that. I saw the first 2 trailers, but the second one is hard to watch now. Love the original. I saw the original in the cinema because I caught up in the hype. I never watched really a fan of the cartoon. I was too old. Never seen the second early 90s turtle film with Vanilla Ice. I can't recommend it. But yes, if Seagal's so hard, why does he need bodyguards? Exactly. If you're kidding, Roger. A remake of The Golden Gun, well, could be worse. If it's just about someone that's as good as Bond, could be interesting. Yes, no one can top Christopher Lee. Ice is only Turtles for the last 10 minutes. Yeah, he needed more screen time. Not wrong with Cool as Ice. David Kellogg directed the hell out of it. See? Antonio Banderas, the Scaramanga. Maybe. Bit old now, isn't he? She needs someone the same age. It's never made clear in each Leprechaun movie, every time he is destroyed, if it's the same one, back from the dead, or a different one. Exactly. Sally is correct with this, because they never connect to each other, because somehow, he ends up in space after this one. And, I think, was he made into a statue at the end of the last one? I can't remember. In number 2. And then somehow he got sent to Vegas. Seagal in Scott Adkins' interviews Comedy Gold keeps telling you how he can kill people easy, straight face. It is. You gotta. I have tried to get Scott on to talk about that. He's a busy man, but interviewing your heroes like I have done. Luckily, everyone I've interviewed has been very nice and hasn't upset me meeting them. If you can get Arnold or Siegel on a 2-way Zoom to talk a Trump fight. Well, exactly. What tool do you use for editing your content? Because, well, I should edit in the future. Well, that's a trade secret, but no. I use, what's it called? Move, MOVAVI video editor. I paid for that. It's a very easy to use editing thing, and then I use YouCut on my phone. If I film something like an unboxing, I use YouCut. If I put in something a bit more technical, like the Terminator 2 video that came out today, I use Movavi. So, hang on. While we're waiting for this, actually, I'll show you. Oop. I knew what I was doing. So, here's something I made earlier.
Chilly, isn't it? Let's talk about you. Then again, let's not.
I've been accused of taking myself too seriously. Not guilty.
Blue skies, blazing sun.
Solution?
dark glasses.
So there you go. A Dutchman advertising Irish beer that the Irish don't drink, or stout. But hang on, I'll show you. Behind the curtain. This is going to get weird. Where's the window? I need to share. Right. Gonna bring that up. StreamYard. No? There. So, if I bring this up, there you go. That's what I use for editing. And then, of course, it gets... So you got your audio, you got your video, then you got your projects. Hang on. If I try and do this. So, yeah. So, we go to project files. So I got this getting ad. I can spin through that, see what's in there. Then you can drag it down here. Then you get the thing, and you can cut out there. You can put transitions in. You get all these transitions that are free. There's 1,000 paid ones, but it's like 100, up to £100 for the front. And it shows you what it looks like. You can just do that. You got barn door and all these splits that you can do and add, circle in. That's the one I use for the Bond ones, of course. But yeah, very easy. I think there's like a 30-day free version. I think then there's another free version where you, once that's expired, it hassles you to buy it. But then there's always a sale on. But there we go. Something like that. Very easy. I did try Premiere Pro. It's a bit more complicated. Right, where are we? Oh, and there, he's turning into a leprechaun. Right, where did I get to? Amazon see the potential for making the previous Bond films over carrying on adding to the legacy. Is one of the reasons, perhaps. Broccoli Wilson sold out. Buddy song with Chesney and Roger Daltrey pisses all over Cool's Ice. That I should say is a better film and better soundtrack. But you know, Warwick's a doctor in this. There you go. Thanks. Oh, Warwick unveiled the big wheel and nobody goes on in Yarmouth. Well, we have a big wheel. Well, big wheel in Western Supermare. Every year they have this fucking wheel come out on the seafront. It's lower than all the buildings, and it costs about £5 or £6 to go on it. But you never see people on it. You see like 1 or 2 people on it a year, and every year it comes back. Yes, the Demi Moore Mastercut masterpiece was surely edited on a sophisticated professional software suite. Yes, the same one where I just went click, 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 edit, edit, paste. Please tell me it's a professional suite. Oh dear, I upset Josh. We'll keep you up to date on. Yes, keep us up to date, Roger. Rutger Hauer, total legend. Yes, there's only 2 Dutch people I like. Rutger Hauer. Yes, it does start off like it was Red Heat. Cocaine, and then yes, the other one is Ramon, of course. The only 2 Dutch people I like. Yes, exactly. That is 30-something years old, those adverts from Guinness. Very clever adverts. And remember now, and you remember the product. When's the last time you saw an advert that these days that doesn't fill you with dread or you can just ignore? Used to love those commercials. He seems so cool. Yes, he did. One of those guys a nice guy. He told me he didn't like beer. There you go. When did you speak to Rutger? Rutger again sounds awesome. All adverts are shit. Now, see, Miles is agreeing with me. I don't even watch anything. If it's on the radio, I turn it off. If it's on TV, I do something else. Those TV ads were weird. It felt like Rutger Hauer was playing the Hitcher character. Yes, he got the blonde hair. He could either be Hitcher or Wanted Dead or Alive, couldn't he? I work into interview. Should edit in the future. Fucking vids. Yeah, unfortunately, editing is a slippery slope. That's why it takes so long to make these bloody long videos. It's like, oh, there's an edit there. You got to trim this. Okay, up the sound on this bit. Noise removal on this bit. But yeah, it's a fucking thing. Yes, thanks, Roger. Kevin McClory will be turning his grave if the official Bond studio ends up remaking Thunderball without him. I say yes, make Thunderball, but with longer underwater scenes this time. The Guinness ads were very classy. Yeah, because that's only. There's a lot I found. There's like 13 minutes of them, but as you saw in that video, edit I was doing. Yeah, might be the same wheel. I think this one does the rounds. Yeah, probably ridiculous. It doesn't go because it's the Western Seafront. The only thing you can see is Newport or the mud. At night time when no one drank 0% Guinness, exactly. What's the point? Thunderball was already remade, yes, as Never Say Never Again, with Sean Connery on the unofficial Bond film of 1983 when Octopussy came out, according to my video. But here you go, the film is almost done, and we've only got an hour and a half of St. Patrick's Day left. But yes, somehow he's only half leprechaun, but he's got the force powers to use the bone saw that can cut through ropes attached to him that doesn't. Now, me boyo, I'll be checking out. Take care of the patient. An angel of mercy. Oh. Never Say Never Again. And Paul Verhoeven. Oh, yes. Gotta love some Paul Verhoeven. No, he's not on my list because he's turned me down at least 3 times. He's not. He's got nothing to fucking promote because, yeah, he's not working. So, Never Say Never Again unofficially. Yep, there you go. Just got into editing on CapCut, but currently doing it on an iPad for my shitty vids. Need a tutorial, Gareth. The easiest way is just to play with it. That's how I learned. Then you get better at it. Am I missing out much not owning any of these? As in Leprechaun films? No, you're not missing out. If you can get the box set for £1, you're in quids. All TV ads are depressing now. It's either advertising funerals, cremations, or over 50s life insurance. It is crazy. It's like, was it the children's channels? Even when I watched them 10 years ago when Matthew was younger, it was what was it? Yeah, it's always like house loans or high credit loans, life insurance. Oh, sorry, Izzy. I had to go and watch John Cena's promo on WWE Raw. I was trying to read because John Cena had a heel turn or something. So is that an injury or something? Wise words, Scott. Thank you. Maybe Rachel Giggler would come on. She's good at promoting her films. What's she done? West Side Story, Hunger Games prequel, Snow White. Is that it? That totaled her career. Yeah, I'll be watching that wrestling clip. Probably not. Oh, mattress toppers, of course. Yes, we need some mattress toppers. Yeah, what is your channel, Josh? John Cena will face again at Mania. He'll turn face again at Mania. There you go. So apparently all this ending, the last 15 minutes or something, was filmed in one day, which is quite an achievement. Guinness is actually English. That's why Ireland has a love-hate relationship with it. Yes. As I found out at my first ever watch party with Marty, who was here earlier, we did High Spirits, an Irish film. Was it Stephen? No, Neil Jordan. And I was all lined up with a bottle of Guinness and everything, and then he said, Guinness is not Irish. Oh, heel turn isn't an injury. There you go. There you go. McClory nearly remade it as a 2000 as Warhead. Warhead 2000 AD. Batman. No. Michael Keaton as Bond and Sean Connery as M. Later revealed. Oh, I see, yes. Back in Thunderball again. Later revealed that M was really Bond and Keaton was Bond Jr. Roland Emmerich was going to direct. Sold! Every time I see an ad, it's either for cremation, life insurance, or sad donkeys. Not any other time. I just had credit Instagram. Just me posting what I'm wasting my money on. I've seen the stuff you've not wasting your money, Josh. Unless you want to give it to me. You pay the postage. Heel turn means you become a bad guy. Ah, dear. You sad, pathetic winkers. And you're wrestling. Oh, so yeah, this is where the Magic Man has got the magic powers for real. Right, who's watching this film? Anyone? A flamethrower on set. Yes, there are two. Oh, there you go. Warwick's just about to pop out. Ooh, but yes, there are two leprechauns in the film now. Yes, we should have watched Embrace of the Vampire. You are right, Michael Myers. Peter Dinklage, that's the name I couldn't think of at the beginning. Who's turned on all the little people, lost them all their livelihoods of acting. The main kid turned into one after getting bitten. See, Josh is paying attention. The best heel turn ever is Hogan in '96, but this Cena one almost got me back into it. I think that was the plan. So Leprechaun 3 has 2 leprechauns. Yes. Well, he's only half leprechaun so far. Oh yeah, we got this guy getting chainsawed. Yes. I did think about reaching out to Warwick because he is, unfortunately, his wife passed away last year, but he is back doing Comic Cons, and there's no direct contact for him. But yes, Tyler Maine, I think he was a wrestler, but I only know him from Halloween and X-Men. He turned me down by the look of it. But yes, I did invite Warwick Davis, but he's got 155,000 followers. But yeah, apart from YouTube messaging, I don't think I get hold of him. The Leprechaun 4 had 3. I think from going on, this is the only one that has 2 leprechauns. But it's one of those, it could be a different universe of different leprechauns each time. Now, me boyo, where's me shilling? You're bluffing. There's a whole room full of witnesses. Oh, too bad. Forcing me to split you in two, a nice young lad such as you. Yeah, I don't think that... I wish I was in Caesar's palace right now. No, lad, you had your wish. Now I'll have mine. Oh, so it's not rhyming. Leprechaun 4 is in space. Yes. Embrace of the Vampire. Whoa. Yes, I'm obviously about the Spandau Ballet singer in that one. Well, I can't find any information saying Guinness in English. I know it's not officially... It's just like Foster's. Foster's is not Australian. They hate fucking Foster's. I ordered Embrace of the Vampire. Oh, just getting my notepad. 1 second. There we go. What do you guys think of Peter Dinklage's Toxic Avenger? I don't know. Doesn't make sense. If he's the monster part. Oh, Caesar's Palace. Bit of claret there. Yeah, I think it has potential. I like the cast and director. Yeah, but wasn't it like it's been made over like 2 years and not really released yet? Well, the originals. Because what have I got? Oh, yeah. I've only got the second one. I did watch the third one. It's not as good as the second one. But they were filmed back to back as one movie. Got striptease on Laserdisc on the other way after the constant demi talk. Is that the demi talk or the semi talk? Beamish is what most people. Yes, thank you, David. I was trying to think what the proper one is. There you go. Matthew's here. This film is funny. It is. Because it's all kicking off in the... people crashing around. Lovely ladies with cleavage. He's got the shilling. I wish Scott was... Oh. No wish for you, darling. Now I'll peel you like a grape. Oh, here we go. He's got a flamethrower. Now wait, lad. We're brothers. I have Embraced the Vampire with DVD. It's the extra raunchy, unrated version. Yes, Ginny is topless. Toxic 2 is the best. 3 was pretty boring, yes. 3, I was very surprised. It did not have any of the action or nudity or gore, really, did it? 4 was wild. Was it Citizen Toxie? I haven't seen that one. I'm sure James Gunn regrets filming his scenes. Yes, he's probably going to buy them out. The Blu-ray ordered, technically says unrated. My favorite Leprechaun moment is The Simpsons when Mr. Burns on lithium and mistakes Hans Moleman for a leprechaun and tries to get his lucky charms using a drill. Oh, my brains. Yes, I watched that the other day. I've been watching old Simpsons, but yeah. Poor Hans Moleman. Tastes like peanut. I said peanut, not penis. The gold, Scott. Her powers lies in the gold. We'll share it, I promise. So yeah, he flamethrowers the gold, but that thing is not hot enough. Even though gold is easily melted. Oh, so yeah, it just disappears in a flaming. I don't know who did. I got to find out who did, because it looks like it's a person on fire being hoisted up by wires. Never liked trail movies much. I was never a fan. I did almost have Uncle Lloyd on, but I don't know why I talked to him about it because I've never seen most of his films. Josh loves them now. I was seeing Boo Earns. More Hans Moleman. Football in the football in the balls? No. This film is great, but the ending annoyed me the crap out of me. What's going to happen? Because this is one I didn't rewatch. I watched it last year when I first interviewed Brian. I don't think we spoke about it. But yes. Yeah, I can imagine she is in that tight costume for the whole film, nearly. We can just... Oh, yeah, she's got a wish. The film is within 4 minutes of being over. Then I can go about my day. We're going to bed. No show tomorrow, but yes, Wednesday is Marshmallow Day with Robert Kurtzman. Lloyd reminded me a lot of Mel Brooks. Yes, they could be brothers or cousins. Oh, that was it. The end. No, with my phone at the screen. Please don't do that. Yeah, there we go. There's a happy ending, and then somehow it just leads to them in space. So the gambler was P. Trash Temporal. Fantasy Girl was Heidi Staley. Stunt coordinator was John Stewart. Leprechaun stunt double was Arturo Gill. Gary Littlejohn was one of the stunts with Joey Box. Ed Gale. But yeah, there you go. Oh, picture's playing up. I can't read it now. But yeah, Avid Assistant, which was the editing system of choice back in the 90s. Wardrobe supplied by Hollywood Rags. Yeah, I guess they got a wish, and I don't think you see what it is. But there we go. The film is over. Ends with them not making a wish. Yeah, I think the budget ran out, to be fair. But yeah. So, makeup effects were by Atlantic West Effects, which is... Let's see. Nope, don't recognize anyone. Can we do the Incredible Hulk pilot movie one day? I don't know. I have to look. I'm trying to think. I think I have a Incredible Hulk. Assistant to Warwick Davis was Lee Wind or Lee Wind, one of them. We'll have to look into that. She's like, everything I got, I need him. Yeah, she could have anything, but then if you make a wish, you can risk bringing the bloody unicorn back. Yeah, see, making wishes in movies never ends well. So see you. But let's wrap this up. So I'll say thank you for everyone for joining me on this special occasion of St. Patrick's Day. No one's noticed my green lighting, obviously. Never mind. Oh, CompuServe, I remember them. There you go. Second unit was to Don Stewart. First assistant director. Second assistant director. Director of photography. First assistant camera. Additional first assistant camera. Second unit mix. Boom operators. Celebrity lookalikes provided by Ron Smith's Celebrity Lookalikes. Were there anyone? Whose Cow was performed by the Assassins. My Luck's Gotta Change was written and performed by Jeff Robert. Special thanks. Extra special thanks to Dennis Pratt from 1995. This is Trimark Pictures. Best Wish movie is Death Wish 3. That is true. Yeah, it is coming across as more turquoise, isn't it? It's green here. Stupid camera. Thanks for the great time. Love the effort of the Guinness montage. Yes, took me all of 2 minutes to edit that. Of course, we noticed the green line. See, Ian knows. He knows how to schmooze. Make me feel better, so I can enjoy myself. It did fly by again. Yes, 90 minutes. You won't get back, but thanks for spending it with me anyway. So, we went to Live and Let Die. Hang on, let me check. Somehow, the teaser trailer for it's got copyrighted, but I've disputed it. And I got too many. Yeah, so I uploaded the test one. It got copyrighted. I didn't get copyrighted, so I uploaded the finished version, and it got copyrighted by I think what it. Some reason. The teaser trailer, or 20 seconds of the teaser trailer, was copyrighted by the Century of Black Cinema from 2003. So we'll see if that comes about, I think. But maybe tomorrow, to give you something to do at work, Josh. But there we go. Until then, no show tomorrow night. I've got better things to do. Phone guests. But thank you, everyone. And yes, charming movie, everyone. Take it easy. As Maya says, pumpkin, shamrock, rainbow, something. That means something, I think. But yeah, I got to start working on my Batman and Robin video as well. But 99 all. 99 Jeff. Thanks for Jeff for doing the Arnie talk, of course. And he sent me a package, which I'll be collecting from the post office tomorrow. So we'll see what he sent me. Later, Mike Beetle. Goodbye. Good fun by Byron Law. And Sally, good night. Good night, everyone. Thanks for doing this. And for now, ciao. I think.
Bye.
Ciao, Constable.
Ciao?
Ciao. That's a familiar Italian expression meaning goodbye.